It's the confession session. Hello, hello. I'm Diane Cunningham Ellis, and today we're going to talk about our good old friend, anger. I am your brave coach, and in this series, I'm pulling back and talking about the things that I need to confess, and you might need to confess them too. So, anger, anger, anger. I'm not a very angry person. I'm very chipper. I'm very positive. Uh, Instead of angry, growing up in my family unit, I was the one that would be more sad, depressed. So, depends on who you were in your family. I've learned that from the land of being a counselor. But this year I got to feel some serious anger, like some beating. I wanted to throw things. I was screaming, I was yelling, I was hitting pillows on the bed, anger, that kind of anger. Rage, 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 anger. I did find out there's places that are called a rage room. I haven't gone yet because I got a lot of that anger out, but maybe you need to go to a rage room. So another word that you might not be as familiar with is resentment. So resentment, we talk about it all the time in the 12-step rooms. And resentment, it's like this like simmering anger. It's this simmering anger. And expectations, this is not my quote, it's from the 12-step rooms, but expectations lead to premeditated resentments. Did I say that right? I believe I did. So yeah, like when I have an expectation of you, my husband, my client, my mom, my sisters, my this, my that, my this, my that, then, and I'm not speaking that, my gosh, then I am setting myself up and them up for these premeditated resentments, a premeditated resentment. Now, in 12-step land, resentments can kill me. So if I have this resentment that's undealt with, eventually I'm going to drink alcohol again. And I don't want to because I've got 11 years sobriety, right? I don't want to lose my sobriety streak, so to speak. So we have to, you get the honor of like dealing with this anger. Now, how are you going to deal with it? How are you going to deal with the resentments? Well, first of all, you have to like realize, oh, I'm feeling resentful. But for me, that's really kind of it's not very loud. It's this like behind the scenes, like, kind of like, clenchy. It feels real clenchy, like you want to clench your teeth at night or through the day. And here's the truth. Here's the confession. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to confront you. I'm confrontation avoidant. I don't want to scream and yell. No, no, no. Instead of screaming and yelling, normally I just turn inward and I bawl. I cry my eyes out because somehow I think that something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. So anger, anger, anger. So the confession part is we need to really, let me take ownership here. It's my job to listen to my resentments and to try to deal with them, first of all, in myself, but then talk about them out loud with the person. Not throwing rocks, not throwing stones, not throwing our anger all over the people on the internet. And deal with yourself before you post. Hello, hello, hello. Facebook is not the place to get your therapy done. Find a therapist, get a coach, right? Go to a 12-step meeting yourself. There's probably a group for you, probably a group for you. So to deal with those things, I have to really peel back all of my positivity layers and go, okay, I'm allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be angry. Yes, it's actually a human emotion. It's important. It's good for us. We feel sad, we feel happy, we feel angry, we feel confused, we feel think of the Inside Out movie, right? With all the little feeling people, all the feeling people. And if you really want to get high level, get one of those charts that shows all the feelings. And you're going to be like, wow, I didn't know I had all these feelings. But you don't want to be the passive aggressive a-hole, okay? Don't be passive aggressive. Don't, like we've talked about before, don't shoot on people, don't shame people, don't throw all your anger around. What are you angry about? What happened? What triggered all that for you? And really dissect it. That's what I have to do. I have to journal. I need to talk about it with the safe people. Another piece of anger for me is I get angry about my unmet potential. That can get me going. That can get me going because I have so much vision. I have such a plan, such a dream, so many goals to go reach. And I can get really kind of angry and clenchy, pissed off like this. I can get really pissed off about wanting to be in a place that I'm not there yet. I'm just not there yet. And so that can either paralyze you or it can purpose you. I'm making that up. It can purpose you. That unmet potential, that gets me riled up. That gets me riled up, knowing that I am full well capable of doing something and that I haven't done it yet. That gets me like really in my fiery mission mode, fiery mission. And that's where I want to live. I want to live in the potential. I want to live in the possibilities. I want to take that unmet potential, all of that that could turn inward. I want to take that outward and grow. I want to expand. I want to test my own capabilities because I don't want to live in that place. I want to live in the land of inspiration. I want to live in the land of this anger is teaching me something. This anger, this angst, this resentment, this passive aggressive is teaching me about where I desperately want to go and I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go there. If you're not willing, then pray for the willingness to be willing, my friend. They teach us that over there in the 12-step rooms. So figure out what you're angry about, look at your resentments, and then take a look at where is this your lesson? What's the lesson from this anger? What's the lesson from this feeling that you're having? And what are you going to do about it? Bottom line, what in the world are you going to do about your anger? Where are you going to take it? And how can you use it to fuel your next steps, your passion, without harming anybody else or going to jail? All right. So I'm here for it. This is part of the confession session series. And stay tuned for more. If you have a suggestion for me to talk through, bring it on. And you ready to start coaching with me? Go to dianecunningham.com, fill out the little form that says connect, and we will have a conversation, not just about your anger, but I want to talk to you about your dream. I want to talk to you about the book you want to write. I want to talk to you about the mastermind you want to create. I've had one for 10 years. So guess what? I know a thing or two about that. What do you want to create and how can we take that from your dream into reality this year? I'll see you soon.